Hey folks, Steve Urban here from recruiting firm Riderflex. Hey, I want to show you my remote office this week. In fact, this mountain location will probably be a remote office for me quite a bit the rest of the summer into early fall. Pretty neat setup. Want to share it with you and want to just highlight yet again why I believe remote work is healthy and beneficial in so many ways. And for those of you that follow me or Riderflex, recruiting firm Riderflex on social media, you know that we are 100% remote with our work. Every contractor, every employee for Riderflex is 100%. In fact, we don't even have 100% remote. In fact, we do not have an office. And I'm a firm believer that as long as you get the work done, as long as you execute, and you have an internet connection, as a CEO, I really don't care what your schedule is, and I don't care where you work from. Just execute and deliver results. And that's our philosophy at Riderflex. Anyway, I want to show you, some people might think this is crazy. I'm sure some people do, but check this out. So, I don't know if you can see there, but that is my little outside office that I have set up here. I got my mic there. I actually podcast from here and so forth with my little tent set up. Got it inside the tent just to keep if it starts to rain or get some shade, some bugs. And check this out. I'll just show you a couple of other things. And of course, I'm up in the Wyoming mountains, and this is my little view that I can work from. When I take a break, I can come out here by the little fire pit, and I can watch the moose and the deer cross this little marshy area, which they do all the time. See these solar panels here for some batteries. See the Starlink dish out there for internet connection. And then, of course, I'm not in my Jeep today. Some of you that watch my posts, you see that I'm a Jeep guy, Jeep camper, but we brought the RV because my wife comes out sometimes. And she prefers to stay in the RV, which we have parked here. And of course we have desks and things in there that we can work from inside too. So I work from inside the camper and sometimes outside. And if you haven't seen the latest marketing on the RV, check that out. We have a big QR code that takes you right to the Riderflex website, and when we're driving down the road, we have our company logo on the side of the RV. Now, my wife does not like the fact that the colors don't match, but hey, we got to market the company. And when we're out in the mountains like this working remotely, we bring all kinds of gear. Like for example, my mountain bike, my e-bike mountain bike, which I ride in the afternoons. Sometimes we go for an ATV ride. We keep those parked out there. There is the Riderflex Jeep Gladiator, which I normally camp in when I'm by myself, but and I do have it here with me. Kim, but like I said, Kim likes to stay in the RV, so we brought that. But I have all kinds of gear in there too to be able to work remotely. Solar panels on top of the RV, all kinds of remote gear. And if you're wondering what this is, so this spot we're in is an old mining cabin. Had an old outhouse in it. This old cabin is kind of falling down a little bit and so forth. There's still we actually can store a few things inside there, and we cleaned up this property. So normally I camp in the National Forest or Bureau of Land Management land, BLM land. This is actually in the National Forest, but this little piece of land that I'm working from and camping on right now is actually a piece of private property surrounded by National Forest, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if you can see down there, but we have a little path. We have a little fire pit down here by the water. It's next to a reservoir that we can work from. A friend of mine owns this little private patch here in the national forest, and we're super blessed to be able to camp here and work remotely and enjoy being in nature. And you know, I can work from right here. I can watch the animals cross the field, and then as soon as work is done, I can turn off my laptop and crack open a beer and get on my four-wheeler and have fun. So I'm not here to debate remote work versus office work, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of benefits to be able to work remotely and work from anywhere.